All right, it's about time to launch into our first clear model for this module. And this is the time where we always review, well, what is the clear model? So we use the clear model. That's a model of explicit instruction so that students develop a strong understanding of the mathematics. And when students have that strong understanding, then they can engage in this transfer and inquiry, where students are able to develop their math knowledge related to transfer and then really make the mathematics their own. But let's focus on how do we make our instruction clear. Here is a clear example for this module. Here you can see in this example, we are going to think about distinguishing between defining attributes of shapes, I've got a hard time reading that, and non-attributes, and to help students think about building different shapes. So as I write my construct a plan, I'm going to reflect upon which standard I'm focused on, what vocabulary is important, what representations might I use, and then what's my strategy for this lesson right here. And then when I get to the L of the clear model, I'm going to describe my lead by modeling. This is a teacher and student dialogue where the teacher and student are engaged in a dialogue, yet this teacher is still modeling how to do this specific thing in mathematics. And typically this lead by modeling is not just 1 or 2 lines. You can see here it was almost a full page. Then as we get to the E of the clear model, think about how you're going to engage your students in practice. What is that going to look like and sound like? Here I've written it out. Look how vocabulary heavy this is and how much we rely on representations. And then finally, I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to brainstorm ways for students to apply this knowledge independently. That's the A of the clear model. And then finally, what data am I going to collect so that I can refine my instruction to make sure it's the absolute best instruction for students. So that was just one example of the clear model. I'm always going to challenge you that I would like yours to be better and more improved and longer than mine. And that brings us to activity 2, where you get to accept that challenge. So go ahead and think about something related to identification of shapes that's important for your students and develop your own clear model.